You're watching New York Giants Now. I am Tom Downey, and on today's video, we're taking a look at a trade rumor around New York, floated out there by Bleacher Report, and it's an interesting one. They have suggested that the Giants should go out and trade for Stephon Gilmore. Now, Gilmore is currently holding out of, or at least was holding out, of Patriots minicamp. He wants a new deal. There's the Joe Judge familiarity. It's Stephon Gilmore. He's an awesome player. So on one hand, I get it. On the other hand, I don't actually think this makes the most sense for New York. Now, the one part I do like about it was it ended up being a very team-friendly move by New York to go out and get Gilmore here. The trade offer was, of course, New York gets Stephon Gilmore, right? The Patriots then get a 2022 third-round pick. That's super cheap, even if to pay Stephon Gilmore for a player of his caliber. But as we'll get into, I got some buts here. So do you guys want Stephon Gilmore? Type in Y for yes you do or N for no you don't. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. Now let's get to those buts, right? First off is the money side of things. Beginning with Stephon Gilmore wants top-tier money. Now, you might not have to pay him $20 million. In fact, I'd be a little bit surprised if they actually had to pay him all that much money. However, you probably got to give him $17-ish million. And for New York, you just paid a lot of corners. You paid Logan Ryan's a safety, but you paid him. You paid James Bradbury. You paid Adoree Jackson. And you'd be paying a Stephon Gilmore who's coming off a not-so-great, at least compared to his own expectations. All right? Completion percentage-wise, look, it went the wrong way, from 50.5 to 57.1. Yards per target, 5.9 to 6.7. That's not the direction you want to actually go in. Touchdowns, still only one allowed, still great. Pass breakups, interceptions, fell off a cliff, and admittedly a not full season for Gilmore, who also is coming off a quad injury. That's a bit of a red flag for a guy on the wrong side of 30. Despite all of that, I still believe in Stephon Gilmore. The problem for me becomes this. If you're New York, do you even need Stephon Gilmore? Like, I look at what this team has as it relates to their cornerback room. You can call their secondary room if you really want. I don't see a need. You've paid James Bradbury. He was great for you last year. You have Adoree Jackson, I think could be your cornerback too. And you've also drafted fairly early Darnay Holmes, Aaron Robinson, I think it might be your long-term nickel there. Sam Beal. You've got multiple safeties who can play key roles for you. Jabril Peppers, Logan Ryan, Julian Love, Xavier McKinney. This Giants secondary, in all honesty, I would argue is already a top 10 unit. Like, it's that good. So, yeah, I get it. Make a strength even better. The draft pick makes it doable, but the cost of a extension and that the Giants don't need a corner, I actually think means it should not happen for New York.